Miss Modest. I'm here with a new virtual field trip for us to look at this week. So far we've gone on a virtual field trip to a bee farm with Miss Madden, and we have also gone on a virtual field trip to the Seattle Aquarium. Today I want to explore a website that shows us some historical sites from ancient Egypt. And I just always liked learning about ancient civilizations. Egypt is definitely one of the cool ones. Did you know that they were one of the first civilizations to create math systems that kind of led to geometry? They also created the first writing system that used alphabet symbols, kind of like what we have today. Theirs was definitely more intense. It had like 1,000 characters. But what they're probably most famous for is designing and building pyramids and tombs. So the website that I'm going to share with you today lets us take a closer look into some of these tombs. I'm going to share my screen. And so this website is from the Smithsonian Magazine, and it just says, take a free virtual tour of 5 Egyptian heritage sites or historical sites. So here's a picture of something called the Red Monastery, which is one of the 5 sites that we can go on a virtual tour of. And we'll go ahead and scroll down to where some of the links are. This first link, or the first thing that you can explore here, is called the tomb of, I'm not sure how to say that, Mersenaka the Third. So I'm going to click on that. And it lets you do like a 3D virtual tour. So once this comes up, you can click on these little dots and get a closer look at something. So here's a photograph from the original discovery of this tomb to kind of show you what the building looked like. You can also click on some of these pictures are probably hieroglyphics, but this one says offering bearers. Before Mersenaka and her mother left, offering barriers carrying baskets on their heads of bread, fruit, and meat, while others trap birds and herd animals, which will become part of their feast and tomb offerings. And you can kind of like slide through and look at the pictures. And anywhere you see one of these little bullseye kind of looking things, you can click on it for more information. And then sometimes there's links where you can go to a different website and learn even more. So this one is a picture of Mersenaka's father. It says Queen Mersenaka's father, Kawab, the king eldest son of his body and chief lector priest, is the largest painted figure in the tomb and is befitting a royal prince. He stands dressed in a priestly white sash. You can learn more about him by going to this Giza website. Let me just keep rolling around. And then if you want to back up, you can use your mouse to go in and out. You could even try measuring things, like if I wanted to see how tall this tallest person was. There's a little ruler over here. Oh, yeah. Maybe it depends on what you're looking at as far as whether you can use it or not. I wonder what these little things are inside this. Looks like a little window almost. So there's lots of different rooms in this tomb that you can explore. Looks like most of the information was in that first room that we looked at. Back out of this one. And then the next virtual field trip that you can look at is called the Tomb of Mena. And it also has the 3D exploring feature. Looks like it would have been a tighter entranceway. It's talking with the dead. The tomb was a point of communication between the living and the dead. Even after the dead were buried, people continued to use the tomb. This niche originally housed a full-size statue of Mena and Hanawate, and their loved ones would leave offerings here, ask for flowers, and visit during special festivals. I'm not doing very well myself at just zooming in and out. Sorry, you guys. You'll probably figure it out better than me. Mena's family. They are depicted alongside her husband throughout the tomb. Some scenes also include their 5 children, 2 sons, Say and Ka, and their 3 daughters. In the top registers of this scene, the children are making offerings to their parents. I don't know how long it took to make. About how the ceiling was made. And that's really early. This is one of the first private tombs that depict a scene in which Mena's heart is weighed against the feather and front of the god of the afterlife, Orsis. If Mena has done good deeds throughout his life and his heart is light, he will pass into the afterlife. The god Horus stands at the scale and above the god Thoth, reporting the results. So you can explore that one, look at all the artwork. And I'm going to put that. The next one is a synagogue, Ben Ezra's synagogue. This one looks more modern almost. And fancy. It doesn't have the information. There's a ruler. I think it's the prettiest thing. And also like that chandelier. I'm exploring in the synagogue. What is a synagogue? Do you know? If you do, you can tell me in the comments. So that was 3 of the 4. There are 2 others that you can explore with the Red Monastery. And the last one is called the Mosque of Sultan Baru. So what I would like to hear back from you about is which of the 5 do you like the best and why? So did you like the tomb of Masanaka III, the tomb of Mena, Ben Ezra Synagogue, the Red Monastery, or the Mosque of Sultan Baru? Which one did you like the best and why? Have fun.